Hi, welcome to African Time. This is Vidashi Studios. Okay, well, Africa is quick discussion. Let's see this. A very quick discussion though. See, it says best countries for education in Africa. Now let's discuss about which country or how some countries are being named as the best country for education in Africa. Let's see the list. So it says number 1 is South Africa. Number 2, Egypt. Number 3, Morocco. Number 4, Tunisia. Number 5, Kenya. Number 6, Ghana. Okay, so these countries listed here are said to be having the best countries for education in Africa. Wow. How do you think about this list? And why was your country not listed here? Well, how is this even possible? How did they even know that these countries have a best education system in Africa or best countries for education in Africa? Well, don't forget this. Mostly, for this to be able to work, there are some key points here. 1 is the stability of the country. 2 is the peace of the country. 3 is the government. Most importantly, the government. How the government allocates some funds to the education system or sector can actually depends on this, okay? How quality education is, how the teachers or the teachers organization are also feeling, how the workforce or the country economy is also doing. All this can affect how education system is in the country, okay? So mostly or most importantly, it's about the government. So how better is the government concerning to your education system in Africa? So they are saying that the best countries for education in Africa, number 1 is South Africa, number 2 Egypt, number 3 Morocco, 4 Tunisia, 5 Kenya, and lastly number 6 is Ghana, the Western African country. So only 1 Western African country, 1 Eastern African country, 3 Northern African country, and 1 Southern African country. Wow. As I said, the Northern African countries are not playing. Then South Africa too is not playing. The rest of you can actually do better too. That's pretty simple, eh? Yeah, so simple. So simple. Wow. Alright, so since we are doing this discussion about Africa's best country for education, and we have also noticed that this affects or this factor can be considered by our quality education, availability of infrastructure, teacher services, and how better the teachers are doing, and so many things which all mostly are or can be provided by the government. Now let's see how the African governments are doing concerning the education sector. Okay, see this. Okay, so they also share this. They say it's Africa's biggest spenders on education. That is a percentage of their GDP. So how much some African countries are spending on their GDP towards the education sector, okay, the percentage wise. Let's see. So number 1 is Botswana. Botswana are said to spend about 9.6% of their GDP on education. Number 2 is Namibia with 8.3%. Number 3, Sierra Leone, 7.7%. Number 4, Eswatini. Eswatini has 7.1%. Number 5, Lesotho, 7%. Number 6, Tunisia, 6.6%. Number 7, South Africa, 6.5%. Number 8, Zimbabwe, 5.9%. Number 9, Mozambique, 5.5%. Number 10, Burkina Faso, 5.4%. And the source of this information that the African 1,000 people shared is by the World Bank. So the World Bank are actually saying that these are the percentage-wise some African people are spending on the education sector. Did you find your country here? No? So now you know why your country may not be suitable for best education in your continent or in your country, because they are not actually spending nothing or maybe less to the education system. Okay, so these are your countries, and with this list you can see that the Southern Africans are actually doing great when it comes to investing in the education sector. Botswana, Namibia, Eswatini, Lesotho, South Africa, Zimbabwe, Mozambique, these guys are all about 5 countries or 6 countries from the Southern Africans were in the top 10 of this list. That is impressive. Okay, that is so much impressive for the Southern Africans. These guys are actually meaning business with this one. That is so impressive. Okay, so I hope you have learned something. You have also known something. Don't forget this. There's always more room for improvement and to learn more. The source of this information is for the World Bank. You can actually search on it and also learn 1 or 2 things so that you can also be free from some things you don't understand. Okay. Well, let's see some comments from our various African people. Then you too can also share your thoughts at the comment section. So this person says, Nigeria is like a father that wouldn't pay his children's school fees but still expect excellence from them. Okay, so he's saying that how big the Nigerian economy is, and there are actually no showcase here in founding their education sector is actually alarming. And he's saying that the government expects the people to be so good in a lot of aspects by providing small contribution to the success. Well, as I said, most of these things can actually be impactful if the government actually decide to take matters in their whole hands. Okay, that is one point. All right, this one also says Nigeria only spend for lawmakers but can't pay for quality education. No wonder we produce the worst set of leaders. Let's leave this for Nigerians to discuss about this one, though. I'm not going to put my mouth in this one. This one also says not all of it goes into improving the education system. Most of this goes missing and actually ends there. Well, this person believes that these are so-called percentage that is being issued to the education sector. Not all of them actually went to the education sector. Some of them goes and then it got missing and that's it. No one knows where it goes. Well, that is the African corner we have. The corruption is too much, bro. It's too much. Well, we just need to really, really pray and select some good leaders, okay? The society is actually not favoring us. Well, lastly, this one says, this is very sad figures. This implies that there is probably no inclusive education in Africa. Yep. With about 100%, and some countries are having 8.3%, 9.6% to the education sector. That is so bad. But hopefully, this year, 2024, we can actually improve on this one, okay? This was a quick study that I wanted to share with you guys. This is African Time. Hopefully you also join the discussion. Share your thoughts and ideas in the comment section. I will be there to share my thoughts too, and then we learn together. And I'm also ready to learn and listen to your point of view also. Don't worry, you can also share your points of view. We are already here to listen to it and also make adjustments and learn from you too, okay? Don't worry, just share your thoughts and don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and then share your comments also. Let's have some African time. The next video I'll share say, and this was African Time. See you guys around.